Good morning. I just want to share a little encouragement today, a little testimony of mine. I was cleaning the house and I was listening to Bible study on YouTube, and he was reading Psalm 119. And when he came to verse 71, it just reminded me how much I love this. David said, "It is good for me that I have been afflicted, that I might learn thy statutes." In my life, so many times, I would think that I had it all together, all going on. I got this. And the Lord allowed me to hit rock bottom because he wanted to show me how much I need him. He still does this today. When I get a little puffed up and I got it going on and I know this and I know that, he'll show me how much I don't understand everything about him. We will never understand everything about how God operates, how God moves. And it's hot in here. I'm going to open the door. This is my office. It's my car. Because I get distracted when I'm in my house because there's always something to clean. A sweet sister at church yesterday, during Sunday school, gave, her testimony. And she always blesses me so much because I feel like, I'm walking kind of the same path. But she reminded me of that old song, "Through It All." She quoted the words of it. If I never had a problem, I would know that God could solve them. I would know what faith in his word can do. It's good for us. God will use the bad things for our good. Romans 8:28. He will use the ugly stuff to beautify us. That's a word I just made up. But if you're going through something today, just know that God can use it for your good. He is more concerned about our being holy, which is separated from the world, and so we can see him. Without holiness, none of us will see God. Then our holiness, then our happiness. Because happiness is temporary, and holiness is what's going to carry us to the other side. So, I have lived through some stuff. I have been through things that you couldn't even imagine, and God has brought me through. And I just love him. And Romans 8:28, let me just read it in case, someone might not be familiar with it. And we know that all things work together for good to them that love God, to them who are the called according to his purpose. So if God has called you and he's sanctifying you, sanctification is the journey away from the world and closer to God. We are not perfect. We are not able to be perfect, but we are to strive to do what Jesus has told us to do, and to the least of these. You can do for people. If you see someone that needs help, help them. Just the little things. We don't do works to get saved. We do good things, good works, because we are saved. So, if you're going through something today, just know that, we as Christians sometimes, we like to blame everything on the devil. The devil, the devil, the devil, the devil, the devil. Sometimes it's consequences of our own choices, and sometimes it's God allowing things to happen so that if we're going the wrong way, well, the devil's messing with me. Well, what are you doing that you open the door and let him in? So many times in my life, I'm the one who opened the door. God is using the bad stuff. In our affliction, he is perfecting us like a potter, spins that clay on that wheel And sometimes that clay has a flaw in it and he has to reshape it. So sometimes it's not the devil, because the devil is not concerned about our good. He wants us to fail, and he don't want to go to hell by himself. He wants to take as many of us with him. So if you're going through it, just know that God might just be trying to steer you and bring you back, and he will let you go through some rough stuff sometimes, but he's going to keep his protection on you if you belong to him, and he'll bring you back to him. And you try to get away. So many times I've tried to get away from God, and he put his hook in my jaw and he pulled me back over here like a fish. So be blessed. I'm going to go clean the house some more. Be blessed. Have a wonderful day. In Jesus' name.